problems based on histogram, polygon and frequency curve. Today in this class we shall continue the remaining problems based on histogram and frequency polygon. Here the particular problem is prepare a histogram frequency polygon from the following data. Here they are given class interval with respect to frequencies. Class intervals are 0 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 30, 30 to 36, 36 to 42. Okay, here with respect to frequencies are 4, 8, 15, 20, 12 and 2. Here the data are, here the class intervals are unequal width because here 0 to 6 is 6, the width of the class interval is 6, 6 to 12 is 6, 12 to 18 is 6 and 12 to 18 to 30 is 12. Here they are given unequal width. Okay, here suppose if the class intervals are of type unequal, then the class limits are plotted against the frequency densities. Suppose if the class intervals are of type unequal width, then the class intervals are plotted against the frequency densities. Here you have to find frequency density. Okay, then what is the frequency density? Here it is a ratio of class frequency to the width of that class interval. It is a ratio of frequency density to the width of that class interval is called frequency density. Okay, here you have to find FD values, frequency density values. F/C. Here 4 frequency is 4. 4 divided by width of that class interval is 6. 4 divided by 6, then you get 0.66. The next 6 divided by 12. Okay, sorry. 8 divided by 6. 1.333. The next 15 divided by 6, 2.5. The next 20 divided by 12, 1.66. That will take 12. Okay. The next 12 divided by 6, 2, 6. Okay. 2 divided by 6, 0.33. Okay, then draw a frequency polygon. First, we have to prepare a histogram. Here, the class intervals are taken along the x-axis and frequency densities are taken along y-axis. Here, we start from 0 to 42. Here, scale, you have to mention the scale. X-axis 1 centimeter equal to 5 units or 6 units, and y-axis 1 centimeter equal to here the lowest is 0.33 and highest is 2.5. Here 1 centimeter equal to 0.5 units. Here we have to take the x-axis 6, 12, 18, 24, 13, 36, 42. Okay, the next y-axis 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Next, you have to draw a rectangle histogram. Here, the 0 to 6. With the rectangle is drawn with height equal to 0.66. Here, 0 to 6. That is frequency density is 0.66. Means here. This is 0. 0.66 means here. 0.66. The next 6 to 12, 1.333. 0.5. The next 18 to 30, 1.66. The next 30 to 36, 2. The next 36 to 42 is the next 36 to 42 is 0.333. Okay, here it is a histogram. Okay, the next you have to find you have to draw frequency polygon. Here, what is the frequency polygon? On joining the midpoints of the upper sides of the rectangles, a frequency polygon is obtained, and these points are joined by a smooth curve. Straight line is a frequency polygon. On joining the midpoints of the upper sides of the rectangles. See here, on joining the midpoints of the upper sides of the rectangle, a frequency polygon is obtained. And draw a straight line, and these points are joined by a straight line, then a frequency polygon is obtained. It is a frequency polygon. It is said to be frequency polygon. So yes, for a photo, prepare frequency polygon on joining the midpoints of the upper sides of the rectangles in the histogram. A frequency polygon is obtained, and these points are joined by a straight line. Then a frequency polygon is obtained. Okay, it is the 28th problem. The next problem is okay here. See, 30th problem based on volume. It is not over. The next 31. Following is the age distribution of staff members of a college. Construct a frequency polygon. Construct a frequency polygon. Here they are given age groups with respect to number of staff members. Here the age group starts from 20 to 25 and ends with 50 to 55. And with respect to frequencies are 3, 12, 20, 16, 8, 5, 2. Here the class intervals is equal. Here the width of the class intervals are equal. Then the class intervals are drawn against the frequencies, class frequencies. Suppose if the class intervals are of unequal width, then the class intervals are drawn plotted with the frequency densities. Here they are given equal width, then the class interval with respect to frequencies. Here no need to calculate frequency densities because here the class intervals are equal width. Solution. Scale x-axis 1 centimeter equal to, see here the lowest is 20 and highest is 55. You have to take 5 units, 1 centimeter equal to 5 units each. The next y-axis 1 centimeter equal to, here lowest is 3 and lowest is 2 and highest is 16. So 20, you have to take 5, otherwise 2 units. Y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. Here, you have to start 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Now, side y frequency polygon. Here the frequency polygon. Okay, here the frequency polygon is plotted against the mid values of the class intervals. Here 20 to 25 is there. Here mid value is what? 22.5. Here in frequency polygon, the class mid values are plotted against the frequencies. The class mid values are plotted against the frequencies. Here the mid value is 22.5 is height is 3 each. That is 22.5 is 3. Means here you have to point the next 25 to 30 mid value is 27.5. 27.2 is 12. Means here the next 30 to 35, 32.5 mid value is 32.5. 32.5 is 20. The next 37.5 is 16. 42.5 is 8. 47.5 is 5. 52.5 is 2. Here, on joining these points 5 a straight line, then a frequency polygon is obtained. Frequency polygon is obtained. This is a frequency polygon. Here, this method, here the class intervals are equal width, then the frequencies are plotted against the class mid values. Here 20 to 25. The first class interval is 20 to 25. Here mid value is 22.5. 22.5 is what? 3. The next 27.5 is 12. 32.5 is 20. 37.5 is 16. 42.5 is 8. 47.5 is 5. And 52.5 is 2. And these points are joined by a straight line. Then a frequency polygon is obtained. It is a frequency polygon. Suppose draw a frequency curve is here, same as it is. On joining these points by 300 curve. Like this. It is a frequency curve. On joining these points by a smooth curve or 300 curve, then a frequency curve is obtained. This is a frequency curve. Polygon is always straight line and curve is always smooth handed or free-handed. Okay, it is the 32nd problem. The next 33, draw histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve of the following data. Next 33, frequency curve. Draw frequency curve from the following frequency distribution. 34th. Okay, here 32 and 33 homework. 32nd, you have to draw histogram, frequency polygon and frequency curve. All threes. And next 33, draw only frequency curve from the following frequency distribution. Again 32 problem, the width of the class intervals is equal. In 33th problem, the width of the class intervals are not equal. Then the class intervals are, the class mid values are drawn against or plotted against the frequency densities. In 33rd problem, you have to find the frequency densities. Okay, here is the ratio of frequency to the width of that class interval. Okay, 32 and 33 homework. The next concept is overview. The next fourth graphical method is overviews. Overviews is also called as a cumulative frequency curve. It is also called as here overviews. What is the overviews? Or it is also said to be cumulative frequency curve. What is the overviews? Here definition. The curves are drawn. The curves are drawn. Cumulative frequencies against frequencies against The curves are drawn. Cumulative frequencies against class limits. Class limits is called are called overviews. What is overviews? Here the curves are drawn for cumulative frequencies against class limits. The curves are drawn for cumulative frequencies against class limits are called overviews. Here curve is nothing but it is a free-handed curve, that is a smooth curve. Okay, it should be drawn on the cumulative frequencies against class limits. There are total two types of class limits are there. One is upper class limit and another is lower class limit. Okay, here there are totally two types of overviews. One is more than overview. More than overview. And second is less than overview. More than overview and less than overview. Then what is the more than overview? Here the more than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the more than cumulative frequencies. More than cumulative frequencies are plotted against lower class limits. Is called more than overview. Is called more than overview. What is the more than overview? Here, the more than cumulative frequencies are plotted against lower class limits. Is called more than overview. For example, here class intervals 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. And 30 to 40. The respective frequencies are 2, 1, 4, and 9. Okay, here we have to find LCF and MCF. LCF is less than cumulative frequency. Here the frequency first term and LCF first term both are same. 2 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 9 is 16. Here in LCF, 16 is highest frequency. We have to take first, that is 16. 16 minus 2 is 14. 16 minus 3. 16 minus 2 is 14. 16 minus 3 is 13. 16 minus 7, 9. Here, what is the more than overview? Here, the more than 20, here 0, 10, 20, 30 are the lower class limits. And 10, 20, 30, 40 are the upper class limits. Here, the more than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the lower class limits. Here, 0 is 16, 10 is 14, 20 is 30, and 3 is 9. More than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the lower class limits is called more than overview. Okay, then second one is less than overview. Then what is the less than overview? The less than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the upper class limits. The less than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the upper class limits. Here 10 is 2, 20 is 3, 30 is 7, and 40 is 16. The less than cumulative, more than cumulative here, the less than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the upper class limits. Okay, here the cumulative frequencies are taken along y-axis and class limits are taken along the x-axis. Here the cumulative frequencies are taken along y-axis and class limits are taken along the y-axis. We got it? What is the more than overview? Here the more than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the lower class limits is called more than overview. The next less than overview. The less than cumulative frequencies are plotted against the upper class limits is called less than overview. Okay. Usually the two overviews are drawn. Together with common axis. Suppose the two overviews are drawn together with common axis. Okay, from that point we have to draw a line perpendicular to x-axis. You have to draw a line perpendicular to x-axis, then we get the median value. With the help of overviews, we can find the median values, partition values such as quartiles, decile, and percentile. With the help of overviews, we can find the point of intersection of these two values, from the point of intersection of these two values, draw a line perpendicular to x-axis. Perpendicular to x-axis, the value of the x-axis gives the median value. The value of the point of the x-axis gives the median value. Okay, it is about the values. Next, we shall discuss the problems based on values. Here, in 30th problem, they are given. Draw an overview curve for the following distribution and locate the median, lower quarter and upper quarter from the graph. And locate the median, lower quarter and upper quarter from the graph. Here they are given class intervals 50 to 55, 55, 60 up to so on 95, 100. With respect to frequencies are 6, 10, 22, 32, 40, 44, 38, 26, 28, 12. Here, okay, draw arguments. First, we have to find the LCF and MCF values. Here, first we have to find LCF values. Here, the frequency first term, LCF first term, both are same. 6 plus 10 is 16. 16 plus 22 is 40, 38. 38 plus 32 is 70. 70 plus 40 is 110. 110 plus 44 is 154. 154 plus 38 is 192. 192 plus 26 is 218. 218 plus 40 is 238. 238 plus 1 is 250. The next, we shall find the MCF values, more than equal to frequency values. Here MCF values, here the 250 is highest frequency. Therefore, you take 250 as the first term. 250. 250 plus 6 is 244. 250 plus 6 is 244. 250 plus minus 16 is 234. 250 minus 38 is 212. 250 minus 17 is 118. 250 minus 110 is 114. 250 minus 154 is 96. 250 minus 192 is 58. 250 minus 218 is 32. 250 minus 238 is 12. Here the frequency last term and MCF last term both are same. Here while drawing an values, first we shall find the LCF and MCF values, because we require the, while drawing the values we require LCF and MCF values. Okay, next we have to draw values. Here scale x-axis 1 cm equal to x-axis 1 cm equal to, see here lowest is 50 and highest is 100. Here x-axis 1 cm equal to, we will take 5 units. The next y-axis 1 cm equal to 1 cm, lowest is 6 and highest is 250. Take 50, otherwise 30 times 30 minutes, otherwise 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Here y-axis 1 cm to 25 minutes. Here the next class numbers 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95 and 100. The next y-axis 1 cm to 25 minutes. Here 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225 and 250. Here, first we draw LCF curve. The less than cumulative frequency curve are plotted against upper class limits. Here, 50 is 6. 50 is 6. The less than cumulative frequency curve are plotted against upper class limits. Here, 55 is 6. 6 means here. The next, 60 is 16. 60 is 16. The next, 65 is 38. 70 is 70. 75 is 110. 80 is 154. 85 is 192. 90 is 218. 95 is 238. The next 100 is 250. Okay, and joining these points by a smooth hand or a free-handed curve. Smooth curve or free-handed curve. Joining these points by a smooth curve or a free-handed curve. This is the LCF curve. The next, draw LCF curve. The more than cumulative frequencies are plotted against lower class limits. Here 50 is 250, 50 is 250. Here. The next, 55 is 244. 60 is 234. 65 is 212. 70 is 180. 75 is 140. 80 is 96. 85 is 58. 90 is 32. 95 is 12. And these points are joined by a smooth curve or free-handed curve. Okay, it is a overview. It is said to be overview. The next, you have to draw to locate the median lower quartile and upper quartiles from the ground. From the ground to locate the upper lower class. Here usually the two overviews are drawn together with common axis. Common axis from the point of intersection. Draw a line perpendicular to x-axis. Okay, it is the intersection line. It is a common axis. Draw a line perpendicular to x-axis. The value of the x-axis gives the median. Here 75 to 80 means it is 76, 77, 78, 78. Here m is median is 78. Okay. Next, draw quartiles. Okay. Lower quartile and upper quartile. You have to draw lower and upper quartile. To locate Q1, that is 1 into n by 4, that is equal to capital is what, 250 divided by 4. Here 250 divided by 4 is 62.5 is a value taken along y-axis. Y-axis is the value taken along y-axis, and a line drawn or parallel to, say here 62.5 is taken along y-axis. 62.5 is here. 69. Here Q1 equal to 69. Here look at Q1, that is 250 divided by 60 is value taken along y-axis. Okay. Next, you have to find Q3 values upper quartile. That is to look at Q3. That is 3n by 4. It is equal to 62.5 into 3. Then we get 187.5. 187.5 value taken along y-axis. Here the value 187.5 is taken along the y-axis, and the line drawn parallel to x-axis, the line cut the LCM curve, and line drawn to parallel to x-axis. Here cut take 187.5. Hence here a line drawn to parallel to x-axis. Here the line cut the LCM curve. From this point, a line drawn parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. Then the point on the x-axis gives the value of Q3 value. The point on the x-axis gives the Q3 equal to, this is a Q3 line, Q1 line. Here the value, it is Q3 equal to 66. Q3 equal to what? 66. Here the point on the x-axis gives the third quartile value. The point on the x-axis gives the third quartile value. Let's got it. Here first we have to look at Q1 value. Here we can calculate it as I into n by 4. Here I is 1, 1 into n by 4. That is capital is 250, 250 divided by 4. Then we get 62.5. Is taken along y-axis. Here the value 62.5 is taken along y-axis, and a line broad line to parallel axis. A line here, the line is drawn parallel to x-axis. From this point, again the line drawn to x-axis, that is parallel to perpendicular to x-axis. The value of the x-axis gives the quartile value. It gives the quartile value. Okay, the next again you have to find the third quartile, that is 3n by 4. Then we get 187.5 value taken along y-axis. Here 187.5. Again draw a line parallel to x-axis. From this point, draw a line perpendicular to x-axis. The value of the x-axis gives the third quartile value, that is Q3 equal to 66, Q1 is 69, and median is 78. It is the problem based on OBE. Okay. And next, the remaining problems we will discuss in the next class. Okay. Thank you.